Ito na ang pangalawang pag-asa ng Pinas. Blacklist International versus DMT dito sa upper bracket. Tara, samahan nyo kaming panoorin ang laban ng Blacklist at versus DMT. If ever matalo ang Blacklist dito, meron pa naman silang laban sa lower bracket. So, mas mahirap. Kaso lalong mas mahirap ang kanilang kalaban sa baba kasi nandoon lang naman ang Nova Sport at saka Team Secrets. Let's go! By the way guys, kung nahanap ka ng channel dito sa YouTube na loyal talaga sa paggawa ng highlight na laging naka-follow sa Team Pinas, especially dito sa HOK, then this channel is right for you. Matagal na po kaming nakasupport at naka-follow sa team natin dito sa Pinas. So kung gusto mong laging updated sa lahat ng happenings ng Team Pinas sa HOK, mag-subscribe at i-click mo na ang notification bell. Huwag ka na mahiya, okay lang yan boss. Para lagi kang updated sa lahat ng happening. Kung ayaw mo naman mag-subscribe, pwede pa-like na lang po ng video na ito. Malaking tulong para sa amin ang isang boto mo ay isang like mo. Let's go!
Dash out of there, but the Frozen comes through. Is he going to be able to get enough damage from the side of Blacklist? It is Juicy coming into the back. He gets pushed away there as well. Jill coming in for a life-saving play just for now. We see Freddy on the rotation, trying to cut off Chaz. He then meets it with the burst ram. The Path of Passing comes through, Death Precipice as well. We get the Tremor Smash and Freddy goes down. Is it going to be enough here for DMT to try and take a 1-1 trade? We see Toshi in his jaw, picking off Golden Kite for now. Early's committed. The Wave Breaker comes through from Dolia, but I think that's enough to drive away Black.
On how they want to go and make this Dharma pick work for Pangs, and also pressure as well on how to make that play. They want to take this Tyrant for themselves, and it's what they're trying to build here. I think it's more beneficial to them to take the Overlord.
Yep, okay. OSX, I think we kind of sit in the same camp here, right? We feel that Blacklist
as well. Oh, well, yeah, the potential now is just taking the T1 in mid.
Yes, there's only Aaron in the mid lane. Chaz is nearby. The Untargetable comes from. He gets the flash out, but it is going to be the T1 that gets taken down there in the mid lane, as it is responded likewise by Golden Kite into the front.
Pokes here from Blacklist International, not just yet, but look at the position of Freddy.
Wave Breaker gets then stunned, and we see that Freddy's in the brush. He gets the Wind Slash, but it is going to be countered by Juicy. He does take to the sky for a little while to be untargetable on the Hue 1. It's a little bit of a flirtatious team fight for now. The Path of Passing comes through to kind of get Chammy out of there. So there's a lot going on.
Who's going to make them make the first move? But one thing they want to do here is like go for the back line. And Chaz is really thinking that, but he got spotted.
Not a good situation for them, and as such, Juicy gets the first Tyrant of the game, and with that, they will be able to get more.
Okay, Pangs is going in for the 3-man ground control, the Wave Breaker, but it is going to be completely nullified by the Tremor Smash. That is currently a 1-1 trade for Blacklist. It's now going over the side of Dominator Esports. 2-1-3-2 trade. Freddy, Toshi are on the run, trying to get the juice. But are they
scenario?
Oh, I want to go back to the live. There's a lot going on here. We see the Chaz is a little bit too lost in the source of DMT. He gets caught out. That is a support for support right now. The Dolia goes down. They don't have the Celestial Melody. So none of that ornaments are going to get refreshed on the side of DMT. The Eye of the Phoenix gets brought into Juicy for now. So the HP regen is going to go off. The Death Precipice. Oh, the slam is going to be Golden Kite picking up the kill onto Jill. And that is a 3-1 trade.
Yep, it was a missed opportunity by Chipangs there. He did not have the flash. He couldn't commit that Truth Mantra. That would have changed the game in favor for Dominator. But once again, Blacklist, they wrestle this lead back. Who will be responsible in turning the big fights after Chipangs gets the hit, the Truth Mantra down onto the side of Blacklist. So as long as they can kind of take most fights.
Yeah, and Chammy won here.
Oh, a fight on two fronts. It's baited by the Freight Rewind, but it only goes so far. He gets it again. He's going to get a CC stun from the Dolia as well. But it's not going to be enough to stop Blacklist. Chammy with a double kill takes down Jill, takes down Chipangs as well. Are they going to pick up any more? Freddy is on the run, and there is a Death Precipice slowing him down. There is the Kobe for now. And then we see Juicy goes taken down, but that is not going to be enough for DMT to come back. That's a 4-1 trade, boys.
But the base is struggling. The team is really upset.
Oh my god, at the live moment starting the team fight was Chammy with the Path of Passing going through, locking down Jill. So there is going to be no fate to be rewind for now for DMT. We do see the minion wave crashing in the mid lane for Blacklist, but for DMT, the opposite is happening in the clash lane. It's a bit of a base rush, and we've seen this time and time again with Blacklist.
Oh, this is just so classic Blacklist International. They need to close this game sooner because this is like an opening that they could give for CPS if you commit a mistake, but they have successfully taken HD.
Well, looking pretty low. The wave breaker is going to be enough to kind of just deter them for a second. We see the burst ramp. We see the tremor smash. Toshi just manages to make it to safety for now. He comes back in with a little bit of health. Chaz looking really low. It's a bit of a comeback for DMT. That's a 2-0 train. Blacklist are on the run.
Yeah, everyone put their bodies on the line. Chipangs had to use the truth. He pushed Aaron onto the crystal itself, and now they get to reward themselves with the Tyrant, Shadow Tyrant as well. OSX, did they make the biggest mistake of this game?
I think they did. In a second, there was like a waves of minions that has been respawned into the base of DMT, and that opening that CP that was talking about even happened at the most crucial way possible. In that kind of situation, they were lacking of defense, they were lacking of waves around the map, and this like
and he's the only one that has the ability to check and perhaps give his life. He just needs to land the truth mantra once. That's his job.
Look at this. Look at the positioning of Freddy here. He just beat the waves. We're looking at Chami 1 clearing one up top. We're looking at Jerk clearing one down bottom, and they're equalizing this. Oh, they spotted one here.
Yeah, I mean, they've got DMT on the back foot for now. That's not going to be enough for them to take this fight. The Unruly Blade is on refresh. It gets taken up again for the side of a DMT. But right now, it's like, again, it's that flirtatious dance we had down by the Tyrant maybe like 4 or 5 minutes ago, right? So again, these two teams don't want to commit just yet. They want to make the right moment strike.
I feel like they might want to do this shimmy here, right? So bait a fake fight in the middle of the map and allow maybe Chami to get the split push going on for the T3 as well. But looks like, hey, they want to maybe commit to this.
Yeah, they're baiting it. They're baiting the Shadow Overlord for now. And Chaz goes into the back to deny the access from DMT. They secure the Shadow Overlord, which means
pressure, and they don't want that same mistake once again that can be punished by DMT. They need to look after where Cpang is coming from.
No, they've got all the pieces of the puzzle, right? They have the Vanguards, they have the waves crashing in on all 3 lanes. It just depends if Chami wants to be jammy enough to get into this team fight with a passive passing, but it's not going to be enough for them to get it. Take the Shadow Tyrant for a little bit more damage.
I think one of the things that we might be underestimating is the amount of damage over time that Jill can do with the Scepters of Fate. At the same time, Toshi now is an absolute monster. He has
BLACKLIST International with the hopes of getting this a high ground turret. Can they take this away with just one cannon? And it's just going to be not enough.
Oh, okay. Cpang gets caught out there by Chami in the mid lane. That would have been a perfect fight and basically a diversion into that team fight, right? But right now, it's DMT.
He's the one to fall down. He can make a micro, but this is a good initiation, like a great macro play from the side of Blacklist. And we've seen Golden Kite pushing it up top, creating pressure too, and also the bottom lane. So they're really trying here to sandwich in DMT without minding this objective.
Chaz, very important role here. He catches eyes, and here we go. In the backline.
Okay, Golden Kite with the Sage's Sanctuary. He forces it to be taken away from him. Chami is stuck in the middle of the high ground turret. Cpang comes in, takes down Golden Kite for now. The resurrection from Chami is coming through. The Conductor of Souls is not going to be enough to sustain, and they're not starting the Tempest Dragon. DMT have the golden card. They need to get this and run it through the base, but they also need to pretend and take that defense to their high ground turret.
Oh my goodness, that was a disastrous attempt.
Oh, Toshi, 2 shoes with the kill onto Aaron right now. He wasn't able to get the Splendor. It was just too much damage too fast for the side of Blacklist as they're running down this Tempest Dragon. This could be the green light that DMT need to sort this game 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether they can hear this from my mics.
And with the pressure building up, this is like the reverse scenario that Blacklist wanted to do against DMT. You gave them an opening, you gave them a mistake, they completely punished you through. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so things are starting to happen, right? Things are bubbling. It's like they have a Pepto in their stomach trying to just negate the gassiness of Blacklist for now, because it is starting to boil and the lid could come up at any moment. There we go. Path of passing into him. It is going to be the Tremor Smash that knocks them up. The Magnus Plan, the burst, wrap from Chaz for now. There it is. The slam dunk onto Golden Kite as well. Toshi down. L down. It is going to be a little bit of a last man standing. And there we go. C-Pangs with the Sage's Sanctuary. Chami is so low. He passes through. But it is going to be the Crystal going down in game 1 for BLACKLIST DMT.
Oh my goodness! Everything happened so quick. They were looking for a chance to go for a comeback, but that three-man knockup wasn't enough.
And it's pain, pain, pain.
Oh my goodness. Captain Pain. Jurl onto this Hano. It was so hard on the
Very greedy itemization by Joe, right? Most people will go for the Blazing Cape, they'll go for sustain, tankiness. This guy just went full on magic damage.
And the Lee and Bo. Once more, I think this is like a layer of ultimates that we can actually see that you were trying to mention it earlier in the draft.
I like the combination.
Once more, an early aggression for DMT visiting the buff.
This is basically a rinse and repeat of game 1, right? Freddy's a little bit like lost for words. He's able to get out of there.
Side of BLACKLIST International, which might force them back into the base. Buys a lot more time for the side of the team.
Okay, they get the knockup onto Aaron. Oh, Toshi gets first blood. We were just basically talking about gold. That's going to be quite a bit going over with the first blood.
It's like a movie of Liam Neeson, right?
More like Liam Poe.
Wow. Okay, but Chami, he's trying.
Oh, Chami gets the 1v1 on C-Pang.
Well, okay. You got me on the P, right? But I got you on the kill. Chami one knew what was hit. Just maybe just going for the reset. DMT here, zone out by L. Chaz is just making him really uncomfortable.
Yeah, there's no way.
I think.
Tyrant has been
Yeah, I mean, Chaz there is trying to think of like, hey, can I go in? Can I? His team went there. The Blazing Brilliance comes through to try and clean up the minions, but he's forced away with the flash. Aaron got a little bit scared. His poker face got out-pokered.
I think that's one way to see this positioning, right? It's like an Aaron, he used the
Wavebreaker was very early there from L, right? So they're able to get this T1 into the mid lane thanks to the minions. I don't think anything's going to be committed as of yet, but L looks very aggressive on the Dolia. Joel, Toshi are all here. I'm calling this little unit DMT Jet. But right now, we're at the Azure Golem, and there is going to be some trades here. We see Chami go down, Freddy go down, and right now it's a 1-1 trade. Chaz looks really low as well. Crucial crowd control coming from.
Right at this point with the quick wave, minimum wave marching down onto the bot lane. But, they have been consistently trying to pull and widen the gap. So DMT is successful in doing so. Same area. Do they really want to fight this? Because I don't think it's going to go well for BLACKLIST International at all. I mean, Chami maybe can get the wraparound.
Oh, it's going to be the dash in from the Lung, but he's going to get eliminated before the Flaming Palms can do exactly what it needed to do. That's a 1-1 trade for both the farm lanes. The dash over the wall for C-Pangs gets him a little bit too lost. It's going to be the Destructive Deluge that picks off C-Pangs as well, but then we do trade over Chaz. So right now, it's a lot of tip for tap, but it's a very exciting tip for tap right now.
Okay, 2-2, but
oh, there we go. Chami 1 goes down. Juicy with the untargetable. The health comes through, but it's not going to be enough. L picks off another one.
Yeah, DMT just doing really well at this point, and once again, that Celestial Melody helping a BLACKLIST to maybe just overdive a little bit. And once again, Freddy in the middle of 4.
Freddy stuck in the middle with you. He's able to get out there with the Unruly Blade being refreshed from the Celestial Melody once more from L. That's a good bait of a lot of skills that have been wasted there. The Blazing Brilliance, the Tremor Smash as well. So got quite a lot out of that team fight, I think.
Oh my goodness, they're really forcing up a Blazing Brilliance, a bit of a little cooldown, but the Tremor Smash, they need to calculate it correctly. And just by gaining that vision against DMT, they really need to be on the right spot to make a start of a team fight here somehow. Somewhere, man, they need to find an angle.
Yeah, Chami is trying to wrap around, but you know what? BLACKLIST, I don't know whether they know this. They're taking fights in really uncomfortable positions where they're tight spaces. I think it works well on Chaz, but everyone else on the side of DMT benefits even more.
Yeah, it's like they're taking fights in an elevator, right? Everyone's kind of like shoulder to shoulder, elbows are trying to flail somewhere, and it's just not quite working out. And, I mean, we could try it later if you wanted to, guys.
Want to have a follow-up on this one. Look at the position of Chaz.
Oh, okay, a little bit for the backline there for Chaz. The Splendor does come through, but the Tremor Smash only connects onto L. It doesn't pick up Joel, which would have been huge. Infinite Fastness being used. very aggressively on the side of Blacklist. Chami1 trying to just formulate, trying to go back in. Golden Kite goes down. It was the crucial crowd control. ×3 for Golden Kite, but it wasn't enough. It's going to save Chaz for now, but Chami is kind of having to be forced back to recall.
They can't do anything. At this point, Blacklist International.
And it happened with that kind of punish. DMT just knows how to break them moments from now, but they need to defend this one as well.
Yep, they're fighting in a tight corner again. This is a benefit to DMT. DMT definitely wants to take advantage of this.
Yeah, no, they want to be close and comfortable with the side of DMT. They are all brothers. They don't get the Tyrant. It's going to go over to DMT. Toshi gets the last hit on the neutral objective. That is going to be huge. But what is huge now for Blacklist is Golden Kite. They pick off Toshi, they pick off G-Banks, and it's Chami with a double kill onto L. They need to kind of mitigate this minion wave push into the clash lane. But if they can force this mid.
Yeah, job's not done yet for Blacklist. I know they got a kill, but one thing also that DMT wanted to make a contingency plan out of is the waves they want to pushing in on the farm, on the top lane. So with this kind of a situation, they have the advanced Overlord.
They don't know where Chami is, alright? They have not seen him. This is a big opportunity for Chami to make a play.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
spotted.
C-Panks and Chami, they do get the intel right, but I'm going to pick up my boy Chaz.
Okay.
Hitting one is better than hitting none.
Okay. Okay, come on, Chaz. Make us proud.
Okay, he comes in with a Tremor Smash. He's not been able to claim the Tyrant, the Tyrant from the side of DMT. We see the Unruly Blade putting a lot of pressure onto Juicy. The Wind Slash comes through. And we see the Golden Kite once more comes back in with the Ride on Wind, with the Flaming Palms, but he goes down in the blaze of glory with the Winions in the farm lane. They are pushing. You can see that Freddy is going to the Crystal. It's going to be game 2 for DMT.
Big game here, and DMT, they take the second one. This time, much more convincing than game number 1.
Oh my goodness. Did you see that follow-up through onto the pressure that have been dictating from the top lane to the farm lane? All controls, manipulating where Blacklist wants.
Taunting them to get the fights in, and the one who fought the best in this entire Gerald once again. A lot of control, 4, 2, and 6. He was making life so difficult because he was cutting it. The knockup was so hard to deal with for the side of Blacklist.
Amazing.
The players that wanted to run away were greeted with a wall of around shooting bullets.
So I had 3 things I was looking out for in the draft, right, for maybe Blacklist to have a win, and they've only ticked one of them. They retired the Lian Po. They didn't go to the
Base,
pool.
and they found L.
Okay, it looks like they want to approach this Azure Golem again, but once again, this is the
Wind
time
Slash
for the fight.
onto the Luna, but she's able to dash out there. The lady with so many dashes that she can keep herself alive, especially early on. Winter's come in, has been exhausted on the side of Blacklist, but they do have the Dolia this time around. We do get the Burst Ram, we do get the Magma Slam coming through from as well. The Wind Slash does come up onto the Luna, but it is going to be C-Pangs that gets the kill. But we do see that Chami1 is being jammy with the death at Sunset once more. Back onto DMT, into the backline. Can they make any more of it? The Moon Slash comes through, but we see the Burst Ram back in for another engage.
This was what they needed, and this is what they got. Freddy, oh my goodness, he's gotten taken out again.
Oh no, this is not looking good. If you really be effective right now for Golden Kite, having that chance of getting that first kill went onto him, this would really shut them down.
Yeah, Wave Breaker coming in pretty clutch here. We see that the Burst Ram does come through with the Tremor Smash onto the backline, but there it is once more. Chami with the Death on Sunset, deterring DMT from that tight spot, and now they're able to take this neutral objective without any kind of consequences. Blacklist
Want to kind of stray with the objective by taking the Overlord, but with that kind of a respect that the Arlie or Toshi just went through it, they want to give this away. Nakamena need to check on who is just the softer hero here in DMT. Looking at this, look at the position of DMT.
Oh, the jump! Toshi and C-Panks coming in from the backline there as well, but it is going over right now. A lot of damage from Blacklist is really painful onto DMT. Freddy goes in, gets a little few dashes, a few knocks onto the side of Blacklist, but man, one-on-one. Oh, the death on Sunset. Oh, it's going to be enough to save Chami.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh, okay. Oh, the Anani's arrow comes through. We see Golden Kite taking a lot of damage from Toshi as well. Toshi's hitting like a truck right now. The burst ramp, the tremor smash, it gets locked onto Golden Kite. He gets taken down. Chaz as well. Toshi is looking to come back in this game.
Going to be threatened. Freddy wants this one for himself. He needs the cooldown reductions and the lesser mana usage as well. So Blacklist, they might be making a mistake if they choose to commit in a fight here.
Red team has
It's the 1v1, right? The 1v1s with Freddy and Chambi 1 right now. He's in a bad spot. He
Okay,
needs to go out.
Jackpot Sunset does come through. It's gonna land. He does get the Celestial Melody for a second one. Uses it defensively, but into the top lane is Freddy getting taken down. The Frigid Prison comes through with the Winter is coming. But the Tremor Smash does connect onto Aaron. We do see the Magma Slam once more, but it is going to be a double kill onto Aaron, even though we had so much pressure going onto this guy. He was like, don't worry, I'll take a double kill.
Yeah, he will really want to capitalize on that. Like
There's a
6-3.
very big miscommunication at this point, but we might see a big fight here. Can they get L to have some monstrous Tremor Smash? I'm not sure.
Well, that is the question, right? A great setup from DMT is a complete
Freddy
punish.
trying against Chaz. He does get stunned there, and again going back in onto Golden Kite. It's Freddy with another kill onto the Lady Sun, onto Aaron, onto Chaz. Toshi coming in as well. Jill is picking up some kills for himself. He's like, boys, leave some of the buffet for me. They take down 4 of the side of Blacklist, looking to push this mid lane. It's DMT.
Yep, we are close. It is an opening. Look at the crowd. We have 10 seconds left. Is it going to be enough time for the side of DMT to take this series 3-0? The first clean sweep in our brackets.
It's a bit of a speed run right now. Is it going to be enough for DMT? Right, it is coming through. The Winter is coming. Is going to deter L away from it. The Tremor Smash.
The base!
Boom! The base is low, but there is no minions. They need the boys in red to come through. Freddy takes down Aaron. Is it going to be long enough for Chammy to wipe out these minions? The Winions, the MVP from last game.
Oh, now they're pushing it in mid. Will this be the sweep that we've been waiting for in the upper bracket?
Oh, yes, the minions. It's signed, sealed, delivered. The first 3-0 in the upper bracket. DMT!
Welcome to the final 6. Dominator Esports, they clean up. And more importantly, the heals after the Unending Sorrow into the Melody of Peace. That was what really changed a lot of team fights for the side of Dominator. And when they kicked up the pace, it was Jill that really, showed us that, hey, we're in a different plane now. We're gonna step it up.
Yeah, I think it's a step up here by taking the Yuan against Blacklist International really worked so well, and it really gave 1-0 and 9 KDA by just contributing in a lot of team fights. Going back to the draft, it started with, yeah, they were willing to trade the Dolia and also the Lady Sun and the Dun, and looking at this, it was all like signature picks here, the Luna pick.